Yeah, we live, man. We lit. God. Uncle Wayne, how you feeling, man?
How you feeling? Wednesday, I'm always feeling good. Wednesday, this is our time. Real and Baltimore, and you know I get it. With Wednesday night here again, BMore4Real.
I'm OMG, man. Appreciate another Wednesday, man. Come and get your daily weekly dose of reality. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's give a round of applause, man. Hey, man. Look, we got but
before I spit it.
we got but a short time tonight, man. We started late. Uncle Wayne, you know he doing this mail campaign thing, man. Shout out to Uncle Wayne. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know.
I was out there. BMore4Real. I was out there in the village, y'all. I was gathering the village to get together to get this campaign together.
Yeah.
Because listen, we got some people that think they better than others. So they are out there saying, okay, this is how we're going to do it.
Right.
But if we don't speak up, things going to go the same way all the time. All we're going to do is what? Complain.
Yep. We ain't got time for no complaints, man. It's time for the campaign, man. Come on, man. It's BMore4Real.
That's my voice saying.
It's BMore4Real, man. Come get y'all daily dose, y'all weekly dose of reality, man. We all need that. Man, we're going to jump straight in. We don't have a lot of time, but get with the program. It's our time and it's our turn, man.
You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up. Yeah. Because a lot of times people say get with the program. What you explain get with the program is we decided to put get with the program, W-I-T. You know why? Because Get With the Program is a program about trades in the inner city of Baltimore. So W-I-T means wealth in trades. See? See how we do that now? Get with the program.
Yeah, get with the program.
Gotta pop, bang.
Get with the program. It sounds absolutely wonderful. We're going to give a round of applause for that, too.
Come on, man. We do this. In order for us to be successful, we got to do something with ourselves. Everybody said, oh, we prepare children for college. Now, what if the child doesn't want to go to college? You prepare them for something they're not even going to do. So you waste all that time. Now, let's try it another way. Let's say they have other skills and talents that they want to do. Let's say they want to go to a trade school. Hint, hint. Let's say they want to be an HVAC technician. Let's say they want to be an electrician. Let's say they want to work on cars, a mechanic. Let's say they want the CDLs and drive a truck and hit the highway for months and come back and forth. Let's say they want to do that. Or auto mechanic or a simple barber that makes good money.
Right.
See?
So you saying we need basic trades. We need more trades and skills and
all over Baltimore. Can you imagine it's a difference? And look at all those abandoned houses. They all need those things. HVAC technicians, electricians, roofers.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And still a politician.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
Right.
So one more time, it's wealth and trade. Hey,
give a round of applause.
Now one more time. Get with the program.
Get with the program.
It's our time.
And it's our turn. Man, we
like did this together.
We like that here. And you know what's crazy about it? Like, just to have a person that's in the driver's seat and running for mayor campaign, like, how does that make you feel personally though? Like, being responsible with all these responsibilities. I know you might be getting pulled somewhere.
And that's the thing, like, coming up here a little later now for the podcast. Because where I left from, it was a rehabilitation meeting. So, they personal and feeling each other. And I understand that. But when I went in there, I was letting them know you may feel good now, but you were part of the problem. Listen, I'm a mayor that's real. I'm not going to be a mayor that's fake and phony. How well you work, you rise to the top. Fake and phony has got us in the situation we have in now. Watch
Right.
this. Be for real. Now, if I'm in a rehab where they're trying to get better, I have to let them know the things that you've done while you were out there getting high. See, I'm real.
Right.
You messed the game up. The things that you left behind, your children, your time, your attention.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you want to get sober, you were like, okay, now I'm sober, I'm all right. But it don't work like that. I'm trying to clean up the mess that we left behind. So when I clean it up, it's time to go to the rehab to say, if you want to get sober, yeah, but also let's start cleaning up the mess we left behind. Get it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I ain't judging you, brother.
Right.
We're going to have to work with this thing together.
Right.
I'm trying to get better. Yeah, get better, but you're going to have to clean up your mess.
So basically, the whole wit, because I had asked you too. I'm not all I asked you too. I'm like, man, I said,
what did
why
you
does it
say? Tell them what did you say about wit?
I said, look, I said, why does it say wit? I like the flyer, I like the poster, I like it, but why does it say wit and not wit? And you said, oh, that it actually stands for something. It stands for wealth and trades. And I said, look, right then I knew that would be a perfect talking point. And here we are talking about it.
There you go. Because we teach each other and we learn.
I mean,
instead of judging each other, we have to learn from each other. Listen, we may not agree. That's the power of us black folks or people, period. If we don't pull together, we're going to miss the boat. We are so separated. Remember we talked about this when two black brothers meet each other, we size each other up immediately.
Right.
Size each other up.
From the jump, straight off. From the jump, straight up. Man, that's real. That's real.
But when we learn more, so when you say wit, you was like, Uncle Wayne, I really don't understand, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to bring it up so we can talk about it more so we can learn together.
Right.
You see?
Right.
We learn together.
And I love how it says get wit, because you would think it's just slang and all that stuff.
Just slang.
And I mean, if it was just slang, it'd be like, oh no. That's terrible.
It's slang, but no, it has meaning.
It has meanings. No, it has purpose. So it absolutely means something. And it's another one of those double entendres. Can we get a hand clap for that? Double entendre. You see, we like to use those here at BMore4Real.
He uses those words. You see how well spoken he is. Uncle Wayne, the opposite. Now, I might be running for mayor, but I don't speak as well as some of you all. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we have to learn together, right? That's what I'm saying. As me becoming mayor, all of us have to work together. We have different talents and skills. All of us do. School forces you to read and write and arithmetic. That's why we failing. We know that we have so many other skills and we can pass so many other tests. But if we have to keep going by those reading and writing skills that white America, listen, I'm not talking about white folks, white America, who have the rules and regulations, policies and procedures, it's not working for us. It's time for us to be who we are. It's time for you all to learn us. And for us not to change for you, you learn us as we've learned you. Together we grow. You see? That's how it is.
That's how it always going to be.
Inside out,
each one teach one, each one reach one, and we'll make a difference.
No, say it one more time. Without the applause.
Each one teach one, each one reach one, and we will make a difference.
Bang!
For sure, man. That's money. That's golden. But let's go ahead and get to the topic of the night, man. We got but a short time, man. And we have the topic of the night here, man. There's some crazy stuff going on. You know how the politicians here and Baltimore, how it's been for the last few years. I mean, I guess even before Freddie Gray, you know what I'm saying? I guess like Sheila Dixon, stuff like that. I don't know what you would say. Baltimore politicians always had it rough, and here you go in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? Marilyn Mosby found guilty, so we're trying to figure out what's going on with that.
You know, even when I first hear this, I get upset. And I'm like this, as a black man, I am so disappointed in ourselves. You know, we don't respect black queens. That's where our problem come in. Marilyn Mosby is a black queen of Baltimore City. You got to understand that. She came in when we was about to tear Baltimore City down. Now watch this. Before Freddie Gray, let's use some knowledge. Before Freddie Gray, the police department was the worst department in Baltimore City. True facts. They were disrespectful. They used to just do whatever they want. And if you stood up, you just get locked up for no reason. Who cares? There was no fight. And when those police officers did what they did, watch this. It's because Freddie Gray looked at them. That's how it all started. Do you understand that? So as a black man can get up, regardless of his life, they would say he was doing this and that has nothing to do with it. If he get up, whatever he do, he is entitled. He is a creation of God. This world is his just like it's everyone else's. So when that happened and they decided to go that far and now this life is gone, she steps in because we were about to tear Baltimore down. I mean, tear it down. She stepped in and calmed the complete Baltimore.
Right.
She helped us out with the situation.
Right.
But you know what she did?
What she do?
By us helping us out, she put herself out there on the line.
And that she did.
That she did.
That she absolutely did. And we happen to know that. And that was the thing that I was getting at, is why did she face what she was facing? And if you want my honest opinion about the matter, let me say this real quick. We got BMore Pod, man. What is good, fam, man? BMore Pod in the house, man. Let's go ahead and set it off. BMore Pod in the house, man. We appreciate you guys, man. We had a late start, but we still on time. You know what I'm saying? We be on time this time anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, back to Marilyn Mosby.
Marilyn Mosby, right?
What was she charged with?
She was charged with perjury, and for those who don't know, perjury is long story short, short story being shorter.
What is perjury?
Perjury is a lie under oath. So when you falsify documents and stuff like that as an official, they was calling that perjury as well. So they got different forms.
Between you and I, keep it clear.
I'm no lawyer, but
that's not perjury.
The clear cut decision is a lie under oath.
Charge her with, and what did they convict her with?
2 counts of perjury.
Now, what is perjury? Perjury is not falsifying documents.
Perjury is a lie under oath, and how they got her to that is by falsifying documents. They saying that she used the COVID. I want to be careful about how I use that word, but she used the coronavirus, or I guess as a time to file to take out money from her like retirement plan or something like that to use to buy a vacation home.
Her money,
yes, which is her money. But
I said, get deep.
But you know what's crazy is that information was withheld in court. She could not say that was her money or whatever. That wasn't
speak the truth.
That wasn't something that she could put in her defense. And I'm like, oh wow, is it her money or is it not her money? And that's crazy to me.
That's why we gotta dig deeper. See, the reason why I'm on you, because you are our future. What you teach them is going to matter. And me as an older one, I'm 60 years old, I have to instill in you what's the truth.
Right.
Stop listening to what they put on her. You dig in deeper of what they're saying. They always destroyed us like that, making us look worse than who we are.
Yep.
Do you understand?
And Travis just said, what does it mean, Uncle Wayne? He's talking about what does it mean to you?
Yeah. So when we do this, perjury is lying. They actually convict her for lying about moving her things around and making some decision about her business.
Right.
Now watch this.
Right.
I have never seen anyone in these business who do not lie. Everybody lied. So
I remember you said that on another episode
and remember to say that?
I remember you said that.
Tell me one person who do not lie. And if you say you don't lie, you're lying right now. That's how simple that is. They may use a term perjury, but it's lying.
Right.
How in the world the government has the authority to persecute someone for lying when they are the biggest liars of all?
Right.
Now, if she done something to someone that harms someone, that truly hurts someone, I can understand it.
Right.
But I'm not putting her aside for perjury. And this is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
When they charge her,
right,
how many black men was there for her like she was there for black men? See? That's how we don't know how to treat queens. When they there for us, when they don't do what we want them to do, we are not there for them. That's where I say our weakness has to come. We left her out there to dry, and we are truly going to pay for that one. That was the first time a state's attorney stood up for black men, but we didn't stand up for her.
Travis said, God doesn't lie. We appreciate all the comments too. Miss Lisa said facts. She said facts. She said facts. She said, it's me, Miss Lisa from BMore4Real, man. Shout out BMore4Real, man. We appreciate y'all. We're going to give y'all shout out again, man. For real, man. We had a real dope episode, man. We had a real dope time with you guys.
Her on the bus. We're going to lift her up. That's what we're going to do. Keep her in prayer, and we're going to pray that she gets through this with or without that husband of hers. That's another story for another time. And
so why would you say though that they absolutely prosecuted her? And would you say also that other politicians do this all the time, and maybe she's just one that got caught up in the whole flim flam of the situation?
That's the hurt part. She just moved some things around, and they've been on her. They've been trying to get her with anything. Look how long they've been investigating Marilyn Mosby. They've been investigating her ever since she put those police officers on trial. Because this is how they believe. If you prosecute police officers, they don't have the power to run or make the rules and regulations right. That's why they never want police officers to be prosecuted. They just don't. Because certain people see us certain ways. They really do. They see us as criminals out of control, and they want to control us. But at the same time, they make money off of us in the criminal system, and the system is serious. They make money all the way around. Get locked up. People say they don't make money off you. Get locked up. They start to make money off of you immediately when you're locked up. The Bob Barker stuff with the toothbrush and the soap and the towels, everybody make money. Then when you get out, then they make money off the parole and probation. All of them too. It's a business. So they don't want to stop the crime. They want to control the crime. But how is it working for you?
How is that working, man? We're going to give a round of applause. Now, let's see all the comments as well, too, man. We appreciate all of the comments, man.
Bring them on in.
Oh, hey, man, Miss Lisa said, for spending her own money. That is crazy. That's straight up crazy. I mean, what do you think about that, though? Because, I mean, why wouldn't you think that that she wouldn't be able to bring up in court that would be her own money? Because maybe they wouldn't have a case. Like, how could they build a trial if that was her own money? Like, seriously, like, what was that about?
And let me tell you what they were doing. When everybody was looking at Trump and saying Trump was doing this and that, he was busy putting judges in there. Do you see this the power that is? We're so busy at the small things, judges all that. So then when these judges come around that's been appointed in them, they concentrate on what's the difference. Because I'm telling you this now, if Trump was in there 4 more years, National Guard would have been in Baltimore City and all the major cities. I'm dead serious. That's how it would have been. Because they feel as though they want to control us. You got this amount of crime, but you can't have this amount of crime. Listen, crime has to stop, period. It's time for a change all the way around. It is.
It is
all
for a
the
change.
way around. It's time for a change.
Miss Lisa says, shout out BMore Baby. We love her, man. Shout out Miss Lisa. Shout out BMore Baby. Hey, you know BMore Baby. Let's segment up next, man. You know, the entertainment always follow this one, man. Stay posted. We appreciate that.
BMore4Real entertainment, and she's been getting a lot of interest lately.
A lot of love, man.
And that's what we like about her, because BMore4Real has our own entertainment world. That's her baby, and she runs it, and the different entertainment in Baltimore. So listen, BMore4Real has a lot of things, but you know what's in common about it all? It's for real.
It's for real, man.
It's for real.
It's really for real. What I want to do too is also to prove a point, man. Let's go ahead and pull this up. See if we can pull this up real quick. See if we can show this on the screen. Look, now we don't own the rights to this. This was just something that I seen, right?
Yeah.
I had to take a screenshot of this. It said Baltimore Police Union appears to call Mosby conviction karma. Now, why would they say that, right? If
you found that and I ain't even see what I mean.
And that's what I was like. When you said it, I said, look, man, hold on. We got to dig a little deeper into this, man. We stating facts for real. We got to state these facts for real for you guys. And we don't want to mislead you at all. But look, this is what they saying. They like laughing at it like,
they wanted
sticking their tongue out. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, we let them. Because the only reason that is, imagine if we were all out there, if black men, we were all stood behind her like she stood behind us. And watch this. Even when she couldn't prosecute them, she came back into the neighborhood to let us know that, hey, I tried. They did everything in their bet to cut everything down. The evidence I need, they couldn't give me. They cut this. I wasn't able to do this. She came in our neighborhood to let us know she tried.
Yeah.
Man, what more is it? Now, imagine if she had next to her a king. Listen, a leader. Let's take the king out. The ruler thing I have a problem with. A good king or a positive leader that will rule next to her like it should be, the two of them would have went to straight together.
Right.
But you see what happened. Look at the results of what
also know, and not to mention as well too that she is also going through a divorce at this time as well. And so I mean, like it's a lot. It's a lot on her. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. It's just that's what's public information. Man, definitely is nothing personal.
That hurts.
But that's what's public. Yeah.
If that's your queen and she's going through what she's going through, there's no divorce right now. I'm going to get you through this, and then if there's a divorce, we'll leave. But until then, we're going to get through this together. We're not going to let anybody know what's going on in our home like that. Okay? That's a queen, man. You should be blessed to indulge yourself in that situation. She's a queen, my brother. And I hate to say this, you don't have the tactics of no king to be next to her, to leave her hanging like that. Man, it got to me. It does. As black men, if we don't understand we're our black queens, we're going to fail every time. We can't do this alone. God made sure we had someone next to us. We just need the right one next to us.
Now, I can't speak personally on a marriage, right? But you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on personally in their household. But I would rather like to see that it sustains. Actually, I've seen divorce several times, and it's never beautiful. And especially for black people and black families, you know what I'm saying? The marriage rates are so low. That we need them to hold on. You know what I'm saying?
Image we looking up to.
But nonetheless, we don't know. I just know that this has to be probably one of the toughest times in her life. You know what I'm saying? Being as though she just got convicted of 2 counts of perjury.
And I hate to say this is a joke, but I had to say this as a joke. Marilyn Mosby, hey, listen, she's a very attractive. Yeah, by far. But you can see when she's confident, when she that hair curl, she hit out there, it's like, OMG.
She probably feisty too.
And that confidence, it's
she
like
probably feisty too.
Confidence, but you can tell when she was beat down, and you could tell that a situation without you can see she had that look of failure. It's like, I'm trying, but it's no way out here.
Right.
You know, we got to give her our love. That's why I'm running for mayor. We're going to give her her love. We really did, because I have to respect her because she did something that most didn't do. She stood up when we was being treated unfair.
Mm-hmm.
I have to respect people for that.
And we need to give her for what she did for Freddie Gray.
Absolutely.
For what she did with the officers. For going against the grain in terms of integrity and doing what's right amongst her people and amongst her job title description, you know what I'm saying, to protect and serve the people in the capacity that she does. I think that she did an outstanding job with that. It's just sad to see the whole totality of the situation unfold, and it's not like I think there's a fine line between the two, because you know what, Sheila Dixon had these problems with the gift cards, and then Captain Pugh with the Healthy Holly scam and all this other stuff, and then you got like the leader of the one of the co-founders of the Black Lives Matter. What's her name? something Abdullah.
Wait a minute, she had an issue. Wait a minute, hold
Yeah,
up.
with the $10 million from the Black Lives Matter funds,
right,
they went and bought a $6 million home in California, and they stood
But
by it.
all of these to me are totally different.
Honestly, you got Safe Streets. These are outside of her, but Safe Streets. You got the guy in Safe Streets where they said that mishandling money and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
The one who lead Safe Street retired or quit or whatever.
And the FBI just raided them on October the 30th, 23rd. One of them a few weeks ago, the FBI just raided Safe Streets up there on Bel Air Road. So I mean, we got some serious stuff going on within the government politics. And when we look at the totality of it, man, this is crazy. I think we don't understand the whole dynamics of the power structure within politics either, which is why I encourage people, if they're politics, to do the same thing that other people would do, especially if you're Black. I mean, like, come on, when Donald Trump making it into office, you see his people get the tax breaks and stuff like that. It's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when we get into office, it seems like our success is predicated on keeping us down. And that's the issue that I have. It's like once we do something for us, it's looked at like, oh, like it's some sort of racist or something, and it's not. I mean, it's just absolutely not.
You're absolutely correct. That's when I say some of these rules and regulations, policies and procedures have to be changed.
Yep.
If they're changed, see, you only break the law because they made it a law. If some of them laws had to be changed, let me give you a prime example. Give me a prime example. When I was growing up at 19, I tell you when I first, 22, as a matter of fact, when I got my first charge ever in a felony, you know what the felony was? Because I had $35 worth of marijuana in a plastic bag. $35, and it ruined my whole entire existence of getting to where I want to get to. In their eyes, hey, it ain't stopped me from what I had to do, but I'm trying to tell you how it is. They call you as a felon because felon means failure to them. Because people all break laws. Remember, it's only what somebody signed and made it a law. It's a difference when it's God law. That's the one we need not break. Right. We don't understand this. We so busy trying to read these other laws is when we fail it. Try to do the same with God laws and you understand the difference between the two.
So we got but a short time, but we got some comments here. We appreciate the comments all day, all the time, man. BMore Part is in the house, man. I see Maria, all y'all showing BMore baby some love, man. We appreciate y'all. We're going to show y'all some love back. Y'all already know. We know y'all on tomorrow at 7. We're going to make sure we be there or be square, but we not square. We keep everything in the fam. It's come full circle. Television says Marilyn just facing corruption like the rest of us. Shake my head. She stood up to the police department and more. They definitely was coming for her. Hashtag free her. We got Maria. She says, what are we as a community doing for her? Such as protesting, etc. She's out there fighting and fighting a losing battle against the system. Maria, we appreciate your comments. She said again, it's sad whenever you go against the grain. It is sad whenever you go against the grain.
It's Maria, you a queen of us. Because listen to Maria, and every time you hit us up, I love what you say, Maria.
Yep.
Because those are things that, man, listen to some of the things you say. I agree 100%.
Right. And Miss Lisa said her name is Thandi Abdullah, something like that. Excuse me if I pronounced it wrong. She said Thandi, something like that, Abdullah. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but I knew the last name was like Abdullah. She said she's the head of Black Lives Matter. Her and the co-founder, I forgot the other lady's name. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the comments for sure. But my thing is this: when she said it's sad that when you go against the grain, and that's often what we are doing. Like even with our podcast and our broadcast, especially shout out BMore Podcast, we go against the grain because it's not set up for us to win. We need the support of the people just as well as the other people support these mainstream media. The problem is we don't have the push like mainstream media because we're not doing the things that other people in mainstream media do. And we're going to refrain from doing that. And we're going to consistently be independent in our approach in order to still have our freedom. See, we already know a lot of those people are puppets. A lot of those people are put in those positions because a lot of those people are puppets, and they themselves are not actually in control of themselves, their behavior, their ideologies, down to their fashion. So when we take all of that into totality, we know that we are doing this for us, and the only people that's going to support us and keep it going is us. So definitely make sure y'all like the video. Definitely make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't already. On YouTube, man, support the channel. We cannot do this without you guys, man. We appreciate each and every single body. You got any closing words you want to put out there, Uncle Wayne?
Absolutely. You said it, sir. You said it. It's our time, peeps, and
it's our time, and it's our time. We appreciate all our viewers. BMore4Real. We out. Stay tuned for BMore Baby on the BMore4Real Entertainment. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us.